What is up, my friends? My name is Echo Through and today I decided to come at you guys with some Builders Hall content. I don't spend a ton of time here in the Builders Hall, but I do play it in my spare time. I'm currently sitting at a Builders Hall 6, not up to 7 yet, but then again, I'm not rushing things. I take my time. I get into here when I'm in the mood for it. As you guys can see, I was doing some attacking with the ground attacks here. I was struggling. I was trying to get those giants, those bombers, the battle machine, maybe some archers or barbarians behind, just because I've seen some people dominate bases with those strategies. But as you can see from my log, it did not work well for me. I was struggling something severe. So just out of plain frustration, guys, I decided to go back to the air assault. I was using baby dragons and minions, and well, my first attack back we have right here. I was going in against this base, switched up my army so that it had those dragons and minions in it, and I decided this base was going to go down. I worked on some picking away with the minions on the exterior structures, worked out fairly well for me, and let's just see what goes on right here. I wanted to take out this crusher with a minion or some type of an air troop before I sent in my battle machine. And that worked out fairly well until those archers came in and took my minions out. Threw a bunch of minions on this archer tower right there. Then the minions would work their way over to the double cannon, which worked out nicely for me. And I sent my battle machine in a little bit too early. I don't know what I was thinking, but that happened. It's fine though. We still are able to get it done here, guys. I pop the ability, he breaks through, and the baby dragons are in behind. Notice the two air defenses are together over in this area right over here. The great thing about this attack is that I was against another Builders Hall 6. So often I run into Builders Hall 7s, and it's difficult. There's an extra air defense for me to deal with, and an extra crusher if you're trying to deal with the ground assault. Here we go. I'm into the core. The air defenses, or I should call them firecrackers, are down. Battle machines working on that air bomb, and I was just able to pop that ability. Worked out beautifully. Everything left in the base right here, guys, is ground targeting, so the baby dragons could get it done. And as you can see, one baby dragon remains. There are only a few defenses left in the middle, right? Nope. I forgot about those two up on the outside. But my baby dragon is going to make its way through the base. We'll double time through the rest of it, guys, and heading for that clock tower. The baby dragon goes in, takes that one down, and then we're just going to follow her across over to that final defense, which I believe is that gem mine. And there she goes. We're trying to keep up with her. There we are, and she's going to take it down for the 100%, the first air attack that I did after having a huge losing streak over the past 2 weeks. But there were more victories after that. If I take a look at the log, we have another one. This is only a 1-star, but it's an 83% 1-star against another Builders Hall 6. And as you can see, they had a lot of exterior structures here. A couple of things out there, a couple of things up on the top there as well. I brought some archers around this time, thinking I could snipe out that firecracker right there before any of my air assaults comes into the base. So here we go. I threw a few archers on that, but unfortunately, because it was set back one tile, the archers targeted the double cannon and the gold storage. But that's okay, because I had plenty of archers in the bag to get that job done. And well, that job did need to get done, so that's what's going to happen. I'm going to throw the rest of the archers in over here, going to work on that gold mine, and then they're going to work on that firecracker. At least one of them decides to. The other one still targets that double cannon. But the double cannon, I believe, goes down. One more shot. There it goes. And now I just need to take out that firecracker. And then the rest of the attack will start. So I take my time, use those sneaky archers, their cloaking ability to our advantage. Take out one air defense. That leaves me with 2 sneaky archers. I throw a minion on each of these upper buildings and camps. That works out well. And I'm going to throw the final 2 archers on these 2 lower structures, and then we're going in with the assault. The battle machine, the baby dragons, and a couple of those remaining minions are going to be helping out, sprinkling things in. Unfortunately, what you're looking at here is a Builders Hall that's dead in the center, and there is quite a bit of air defense in those archer towers, that air bomb, the roaster, and in the last firecracker that is still in the base. So we're at 62% right now. A lot of times what I find is if you could pull off a 2-star, you can often win. If you can't pull off the 2, you better be hoping for a high percentage 1-star, which is what I get on this base right here. I get an 82% 1-star, which was enough for me to hold down that victory, and really just worked out well right here, guys. And I have another replay for you that is pretty darn sick with how the minions got it done, and then I'm going to go into a live battle with you and hope that I can pull in one more win. Let's take a look at the next replay right there. That was an 83%, and here we go. 69% 2-star has me beating an 80% 1-star. Let's see how this one got done. In this one, I actually went in with some bombers because I wanted to be able to get into this portion of the base with my battle machine. I really wanted to take things out. There are some upper outside corner huts as well, or actually a mine and a drill, or a pump, I should say. Here we go. Bombers are coming in. Battle machines in as well. Unfortunately, that archer tower was able to target that bomber before I got into this base here. The battle machine decided to still walk around even though the wall was gone. That's fine. We'll let it slide. All of those bombers went down. That did not work out well for me at all. But the rest of the attack goes fairly well. I got the battle machine in on the base, working on that archer tower right there, and I was hoping that he would make his way over to that first firecracker, but he goes on to the star factory right there. Baby Dragon is in on that first firecracker. That worked out nicely there, guys. More Baby Dragons are in, and if you take a look at this base, lots of air support over here in the western side of the base. Not as much in the east after those firecrackers are taken down. One more Baby Dragon. 5 more minions are still in the bag for me. What I need to do is really push hard and take out that firecracker. If I get that done, I have a good shot at the 2-star. At least that's what my mind is telling me at this point in time. So I put all of my troops into here, guys. Look at the minions doing some nice job. They're using their ranged ability right there, getting in on that air defense, or that firecracker I should call it, and it's just enough. And now check it out. Out of range of the roaster, out of range of the air bombs. The minions are doing a beautiful job right here. They have a little bit more range than that Baby Dragon, and they were able to bring in the victory. The 2-star, which brought me the win, because if you remember, my opponent had an 80% 1-star. So they had me on percentage, but I was able to get in on that Builder's Hall. I took advantage that the Builder's Hall was not centered in the base. Those centered ones are very tough with the Baby Dragon attacks. But here we go, working on that cannon right there, and it does go down for the 69% 1-star, bring in the victory for me. And guys, let's get into a live one right now and see if I can bring home a win with you guys. Now keep in mind, I just put my archer tower down to sleep, so this is going to be a little bit more difficult. And as you take a look right here, I could probably, what I'm thinking I could do is I could probably go in with a couple of archers and work on some of these buildings. So let's switch up the bombers for archers, and I need to take out, it's quite a bit I'm gonna need to take out with the archers, but if I get it done, I can take out that Builder's Hall. I'm gonna actually probably go in with a second thing of archers as well. That could work out best for me. So we're gonna go right here. We're gonna go 2 archers right there. Oh, that didn't work out well. We're gonna go 3. There we go. So the archers are gonna work on that. We're gonna take our time. I'll put 1 archer on this camp here as well, and 1 archer on that camp. Hopefully they can take that down. The archer's gonna take down the archer tower, but then they still did not target that firecracker. So we need to get them in on that firecracker. The air bomb is being beaten down by 1 of those archers, and let's get another one in there. Or, nope, they didn't go on it again. They're not targeting the right spot, guys. The target is just not happening. So I need to try and get some of these air targeting defenses down. Let's see if it's actually going to happen. I have archers are going to get on that firecracker right there. No, they're still not. They're out of range. What a decent design, I have to say, guys. Giving credit to the base designer right here. They did a nice job knocking that firecracker far enough back so that it is not targetable. Is that even a word, targetable? And I have 1 more archer if need be, and I do need it to take out the air bomb. Here we go. That's going to work out. I'm going to wait for the battle machine to get his job done in there, and then I'm going to go to town and start working on that Builder's Hall. Let's go. We're going to take that out right there. That's going to work out really nicely, and then I'm going to throw in some support on that Tesla, and then we're going to go on the Builder's Hall, spread them out, try and keep that tantrum ability intact It's working out nicely. We're going to go in with a baby dragon over here and over here. And now they should lock onto that builder's hall. One of them does, and the other one is right next to it. We're doing good. We have 48%. It looks like percentage is going to be looking good right here, guys. And I'm going to actually go on the star lab over here. Hopefully I can get through the lab before the roaster takes me down. And then I have 2 baby dragons that are still in the core. The baby dragon is on that firecracker. Is it going to take it down? Oh my gosh, guys, it actually did. We're looking pretty sweet right here. There's an archer tower, and there is the roaster bat in this base that can slow me down. The roaster is going to be working on my baby drags, and that archer tower, it's not going to be a 100%, but it is a nice, pretty high percentage 2-star right here, guys. Oh, if I could take that archer tower, that would be pretty sweet, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm not that lucky, guys, but we had a nice attack there. 80% 2-star. Let's see if it brings me the win. We're heading back home, and there we go. So that's 4 wins in a row since I've switched back to the air attack. My cups are very low, guys. My highest cups, if I go to my profile right there, was 3161, so I definitely dropped quite a bit. So my base is holding fairly well. I did a video on this base design in the past. Maybe I'll throw a card up in the top right hand side with that base design if you're interested in trying it out for yourself. Works out fairly well for me. I don't get 3-starred that often, but if you want to check that out, you definitely can. But that's it, guys. I wanted to share with you guys my experience and how air is still getting it done for me, and how I've made my way back to the air attack from the ground and pound that I was really struggling with. So for me, it's all about the air attacks, baby dragons, and minions behind that battle machine. And keep in mind, guys, my battle machine is still only a level 5 battle machine. Definitely need to get that battle machine up to 10, but there's quite a bit of upgrading that needs to happen at this town hall level before I go to Builders Hall 7. And like I said, I'm in no rush because, well, it's kind of a side project. Main village is the best part of this game for me. I love the main village, but Builders Hall, it's a side project, a little bit of fun. I enjoy it when I get the time to come in here. But that's been it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Let me know in the comments below what army compositions you attack with at Builders Hall, whatever Builders Hall you are, 4, 5, 6, or 7. I'd love to hear how you guys are attacking and where you're seeing success. Also, engage in the poll up in the upper right hand portion of the video. I always want to see what you guys think about the questions that I throw up in there. But guys, that's been it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Follow me over on Twitter at EchoThroughMe, and I'll see all of you back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.